Hi everyone, Anonymous Versatile Online Critic here, and today I'm going to be talking about why having cradle cap is a total pain. Now, the first reason of why having cradle cap is a total pain is because, well, I used to have cradle cap. I used to have cradle cap when I was 11 years old and 12 years old. So, whenever I would have cradle cap, it just was absolutely irritating, and it was absolutely just, I did not like dealing with it because I would itch my cradle cap to the point that like I'll itch my psoriasis at certain times, but I would itch my cradle cap skin that was on the very back of my head to the point that there would be blood like under my nails. Like that's like how that happens to like certain people, like when they've had cradle cap, or when you know people like me, that like still have psoriasis to this very day, because there's no cure for psoriasis, but there's cure for cradle cap. But yeah, so people will know, the people that will know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about like when you itch at like your like head, to the point where like blood will be underneath your nails from like itching at your psoriasis, or itching at your cradle cap. There will be blood under your nails, and then when you put this product that's prescribed to you from like your like prescriptioner, that prescribes you the product that you need to use for the back of your like head, or for like the side of your head, or wherever. Um, um, for my psoriasis, it's actually on the left side of my head. It's really close to my ear, but like yeah. But anyways, so when a product is prescribed to you, by the person who prescribed it to you, and when you use that, like when you actually use it right, once you've itched like really, 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 really much and really, 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 really badly, it burns like absolutely crazy. Like how I can describe it for cradle cap was like it felt like a beehive, but then like bees attacking. But with psoriasis, it's even worse. With psoriasis, I can describe it, for me, for the pain, is like fire ants, and it's like your head is like the hill, and if you like disrupt that hill that's on the back of your head, or like the side of your head, or wherever, it's like the ants attack, and it's just like it's absolute hell. And it's been hell for me to the point that I would actually have to have like the side of my left head where like my left ear is, I would have to have that by like I would have a fan turned on in my room, because sometimes I turn a fan on that's in my room, but I would have to have my left side of my head where my ear is, I would have to put that to the fan, and like because that soothes the pain, because that's how bad it really is. That's how really, really bad actually psoriasis is. So but cradle cap is just as bad. It was bad for me, and I'm glad that I have not had cradle cap for quite some time. But I'll always have a psoriasis, unfortunately, which sucks because like there's no cure for it, and that sucks even more. But yeah, I've had psoriasis since I was 15 years old, and this was in like early January of 2014. So yeah, I've pretty much had psoriasis ever since 2014, and I was still 15. But yeah, and yeah, um, but both of those skin issues are absolutely hell to deal with. Um, and live with one, which is psoriasis. Because yeah, the best way that I can describe psoriasis is like when you itch at the back of your leg, head, or itch on the whichever side of your leg of your head, like whether it be like your right head or your left head, or maybe the psoriasis is in like the front of your head, and you disrupt that hill. Like imagine you're like skin being like the anthill, right? And it's a fire anthill. And so then like when you activate that hill, it's like then the fire ants attack. And then that's where the hell, that's what breaks loose, And it's just like absolutely burning and excruciating and terribly and awfully like awful pain. And it really sucks. But it is treatable. You just have to be consistent with it, and you have to, put the product that's prescribed to you by the person who prescribed it to you often. Because, like, if you don't, then basically you're just going to keep itching and itching to the point that blood will be under your nails, which, and then if you wonder, and then you wonder why, like, it hasn't really improved. It's because you're not consistent with the product that's been prescribed to you. But so yeah, I hope you guys um enjoyed this video, and I hope that all of you watch more of my content, because I will be posting more content very, 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 very soon. I will be posting more content very, very soon. I did actually post 4 new videos out on my YouTube channel, so be sure to check those out when you have the time to do so. So, yeah, stay awesome, stay amazing. Take care, everyone. Bye!